Hey SFU friends, just kind of wanted to reach out one more time. Was doing a little bit of thinking. You're going to find one of the things about me as a president is I'm always thinking about the association. I'm always trying to think about what I can do just a little bit better. I want to reach out specifically to our elementary members. I know it's probably a little disconcerting to think we just had an individual who came out of the high school level and Pam as our former president. And between both the candidates, you've got a middle school and a high school representative. And so I know our elementary folks are really wondering who's going to be sticking up for them. Please understand, I'm completely committed to helping all of our members. A couple of conversations I've had with individuals about the elementary level. First and foremost, I really do want to have an honest conversation with our district administration about what we can do to help our elementary teachers. What I've said multiple times to different individuals is that if you look at our contract, you're going to notice we already have a couple spots where we differentiate between high school and elementary school as far as hours and what it means to have a planning period. I think we need more of that delineation in the contract language. I think we need to be looking specifically at each of our levels, elementary, middle, and high school, and asking ourselves directly, what does it really need to look like at each of the levels? Because our district is so big, our district administration needs to be aware of the fact that they need to help all levels in very distinct ways. The other thing I'd really ask of our elementary teachers, I would love to be able to bring high school teachers into your classroom. I always laugh when high school teachers think we're being novel because we add movement into our lessons. But as an elementary teacher, you have no choice but to plan that every single day, to the point where it's almost instinct. I think it would be extremely helpful to our high school teachers to actually come and observe at an elementary level to see what it is that you do on a daily basis, to actually help inspire our high school teachers of what we can do to better accommodate the movement and even the behaviors of our teachers. Now, I don't have direct experience teaching elementary school in a professional setting, but I have taught elementary age students as a swim instructor for Swim America and as a head age group coach. I was very fortunate that I only had to deal with 7 to 8 students at a time, but it was 7 to 8 students in the water for a straight half hour, and I did that for 5 hours straight. So again, I can't totally empathize, but I can begin to sympathize with the situation. I think the other thing that our district really needs to consider is they cut the LIA program. So they really do need to consider how are they offering the intervention needs that your students so desperately desire. And how are they helping to support you in your classroom? These are realistic conversations I will have with administration. And again, I think it's time that we encourage our administration to truly support what they've said all along. Dr. Maher has said when we did our negotiations and even at one of our convocation meetings that he is more than willing to help our elementary teachers. I think it's time we start to see that put into action.